learned about different asana styles. So we learned about Ashtanga, we learned about Hatha Yoga, and also we got few tips about therapeutic yoga and the restorative yoga. So that was from the asanas. Then we also learned about pranayama, and Swami Ji took a lot of meditation during the sessions. So that was good too. So overall, it was a very good experience, and we also gave exam at the end. So there was a practical exam. We had to conduct a class for 1.5 hours, and then there was a written exam based on the theory that we learned. So in the theory, we learned about the Yoga Sutras, Yoga philosophy, and about Yama Niyam and those concepts also. We also learned about anatomy during the class, which is relevant to the asanas. And so it was overall a good training, and I enjoyed it. Yeah.
So there is going to be a question about, and again, Poonam, you probably have talked to Swamiji, whether there is a way to kind of slow down that training so people can,
Split the hours.
yeah. So if you have some insight into it, just let everyone know. So go ahead, Poonam.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Charuta.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, namaste. I'm Poonam. I have finished 200 hours training from Divine Yoga with Charuta, Ruchi, Gauri, and Saili. So it was a great experience actually with Divine Yoga, because I was looking for the core traditional yoga already. So what I wanted, I really got from Divine Yoga, the core traditional yoga way. Like here actually what we learn in general, that of course fitness is important. So fitness and yoga is combined here with the core exercises, but there we learn everything overall, all 8 limbs of yoga. Like yoga is not only about asanas, it's about like breathing, meditation, pranayama, self niyam, discipline. So all those 8 limbs and the traditional way of yoga, like ancient way of yoga, we learn from Divine Yoga. So 200 hours is definitely a good idea to do in this COVID. They
Poonam?
cover all. Yes, sorry, sir.
Stop you for 1 second. Charuta, can you check if Swamiji, can you contact him on my
Yeah, I
phone?
talked to him, Kaka, just now.
Okay.
So he said he will join. Like I told him, everyone is waiting. So he said he will join.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
joined.
okay, great. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Swamiji. We have your 3 students talking about your training, and thank you for joining the this session. We are looking forward to hearing from you about what kind of training. And again, people have not just about 200-hour training, but if there is any other kind of training that you conduct, and whether we can access it from here. And also, people have questions about the training, and so looking forward to hearing from you. I'm recording the session, and I'll share it with you.
Okay, perfect. So, namaste. Welcome to all of you. And thank you for hosting me for this short conversation. My name is Swami Sachidanand. I'm in Rishikesh right now. Here we have our the yoga studio. We can say the yoga studio come institution, where we are giving, as the question is about the training, what kind of training we are giving. As we know, nowadays is the modern trend of getting certified with the Yoga Alliance. Before I was giving the trainings and the program without the Yoga Alliance. And then in 2013, then I registered with the Yoga Alliance to start the school. So since 2013, we are running this school, which is offering a teacher training program 200-hour training program, then 300-hour training program. And I also have registered with the yoga, this is the YACAP program, which the Yoga Alliance gives. In that, we can give the training for the short program. It's like the 100-hour training we can do, 50-hour training we can do. And that also can be certified from the Yoga Alliance. So that Yoga Alliance Continuation Education Program, under the category of Continuation Education Program. So in this program, we can do therapeutic yoga also, some like the 1 week program or 2 weeks program. It's depending on the requirement of the peoples or the group of the people who want to attend. In addition to this, this I know the Poonamji and the Suruchi, this some of them, they joined last month. They had the Hatha and the Ashtanga Vinyasa training. But in addition to that, we also give the training into the Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga 200-hour and then more than 200-hour also. That's also we are offering. So these are some of the modules of the training, like keeping into the standard of the Yoga Alliance. In addition to that, I am also offering some workshops, which is we have not put into the Yoga Alliance, which I was doing before the Yoga Alliance. These programs are more based on the pranayama and breathing techniques, and some the kriyas. We call the kriyas, the kriya in our ancient yogic system, according to the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, is called tapa, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhana. These the three things is included into the kriya yoga. If we, I think some of us or all of us, we might be aware about what is the, when we say about the Kriya Yoga. The Kriya Yoga is a complete form of yogic system, I can say. Nowadays, we have this modern trend of different style of yoga, just offering some physical asanas in form of just getting the physical health and the well-being. Somehow our ancient traditional values of the yoga also is getting lost into the modern way of the people they offering the yoga classes, even including US. I have some friends from the US also. It's like more physical oriented. But our ancient yogic system is giving the complete holistic approach. When I say the complete holistic approach, it means it includes the asana practice, it includes the pranayama practice, it includes the meditation practice, it includes some concentration practice also. So that make our yogic system complete, and that give us a complete feel of our yogic life. So in few days also, some of the friends from the America also, they did the training with me here in India, in another part of place, not in Rishikesh, in Dharamsala. I have the now interview in 2 weeks. He lives in California. He also has asked me to conduct the interview and to speak and talk about it. And he did that Kriya, the workshop, including the pranayama and the meditation. Like I'm talking about the tapa, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhana. These three form. When we are giving to somebody, and when we put that into our practice, it's complete. Is in itself it complete. That's why Patanjali said is the Kriya Yoga. Tapa means we know the austerity, asana practice, the pranayama practice. These are coming into the austerity. First 3 steps: observing some rule and regulations, yama and niyama, then practicing asanas and the pranayama. So that's coming into the category of the tapas. Then it's coming to svadhyaya, the self-study. When we start practicing strong practices of pranayama and the asana, then automatically our mind, our senses turn inward. Then you start reflecting on ourselves. What are my weaknesses? What are my strengths? What the challenge I'm facing right now? Like now, everybody is going through this difficult time and challenging situations. So now, how can make the best use of this time also? That is the reflection on how can I overcome this time and get a best out of this time, making it to good for other people and making good for yourself also. So Svadhyaya, self-study, reflecting on ourselves, improving our strength more and more, turning and transforming our weaknesses also into the strengths, and then moving smilingly, happily further in our life. And then it comes to the next step, Ishvara Parinidhana, then letting go. Because everything is not in our hand. That we need to understand. Even after practicing yoga and the asanas and the pranayama, still we are depending on this grace of this universe. Yes, in ancient time, we called Buddha and the Rama and the Krishna, the divine consciousness which landed up on this earth, walked on this earth. In the modern way, we can say that the universal existence, there is some power, there is some force, and we need to seek the grace and the guidance of that universal force, because we alone are not sufficient and enough to handle our own self also, and to handle the external situations and the circumstances also. We need the guidance, we need the grace, and that comes to the Ishvara Pranidhana. Yes, letting go and seeking, letting go and sitting. So we are including different training, including the Yoga Alliance training and outside of the Yoga Alliance also. So both kinds of trainings we are giving. I hope this answer the question which we asked in the beginning.
Yeah. The Kriya Yoga, is that offered online? Can we attend the Kriya Yoga?
Online, I'm not offering it because it's kind of a very strong practice. It need a personal presence. Somebody need to be there. If the energy goes high, if the person releases some suppressed emotions, so we cannot let them to be in their own space. We need some presence for certain period of hours. So that's why that I'm not offering the online until now. Maybe I will find some short version of it, and then maybe we are thinking about it. Our team is thinking about it, that what form of that practice, in what way we can present to our students and the people around us.
So
We are
the
taking into the
question that
consideration.
most of the people have is they are very much interested in getting the teacher training,
Yeah.
especially, can you hear me, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So especially seeing the kids, the 5 people that you taught, they're very impressive kind of practice that they started teaching immediately, and they're doing excellent. So there are quite a few that are interested in going through that training. Just the problem, everyone is working, and especially with the current environment, there is more work, and so they somehow have to balance between the work and teacher training. And so I wanted to check what kind of options you offer to these people.
Very good question. So we have these two options. One option is, let's say, you start within a specific time frame. You want to complete the 200-hour teacher training in 1 month. So if you want to finish it in 1 month, then at least you need to give 5 to 6 hours to live study. Yes, live classes we need to attend. And now the good thing is the Yoga Alliance has offered has given the permission to us. Before it was until September. Now they have extended it up to December 31st. They have given the guideline that every kind of training we need to finish online training by December. So now we have these two options, that you can finish in within 1 month, or once you enroll, you can finish it, let's say in 2 months or 3 months, depending on your time. Let's say every day you just are able to give 2 hours. Maybe just the yogasana practice in the morning, like they attended 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 to 9, usually used was the time period to practice in the morning according to the US time. So when we are practicing, let's say these 3 hours, at least 3 hours every day, then you can complete it into 40-45 days. And another thing is, we have now Zoom recording. If somebody is not able to attend, that's nowadays it's called self-paced online training. So what we do now, we will provide them that Zoom recording. So even if they are working and not able to attend the morning classes, they can sign up, and then we can give access to Google Drive. From them, they can watch those Zoom recording of the previous training, and then they can train themselves. When they finish the whole curriculum and the syllabus, then I will take, we will take some exam, one practical exam we take, almost this 1 hour half class, 90-minute class, and then written exam. At the end of when they say, okay, I finished the curriculum, I have studied, I have listened to the audios, and I have gone through the videos also, and now I'm ready to give the exam. So that is also possible. Even in that case, you need not to be on like in the live classes. Maybe you will have some question, and then you'll ask from us that I have certain question which came up during watching the videos and the audios, and something I need to clear. Then I can give live classes to them to clarify those doubts and the question which comes up during our during their training. So now that option is also available. In that you need not to attend the live classes. As you are completing the syllabus, then you can ask us that there are some things I need to clarify. I have some doubts about the practice or about the theory, philosophical questions. Then I can take some live classes, let's say on Sunday. Sunday is holiday, or any period of time when it which is suitable for them. So both the possibilities are there. They can finish in 1 month depending on their time, or they can finish it extended period of time, let's say 45 days or 2 months, or even longer. Okay. But the only thing is that the Yoga Alliance has given permission now until December. We need to finish before December.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. You have provided
yes.
Quite a few options. And how do you do the, again, I'm going to ask one more question, and after that, maybe anybody else has question.
Yes.
So let's say you are doing the online training, and you know, if the alignment for posture is not correct, so do you provide that guidance, while that person is actually training?
Yes, yes. As if you ask the previous students who attended, I used to take 1 hour every day, 1 hour where I'm explaining the benefits of the asanas, and then how to use the props and the blocks and the belts and the chair for therapeutic purpose. So there I used to explain everything, and that used to be 1 hour every day, that part. In addition to that, when they are having the live classes also, like different teachers who are working and the teammate with me, they are also explaining about the in between also about the asanas. So we give a due importance to explain and to break up the asanas.
Thank you. And what I'll do is, if anyone there, I see some chat messages that somebody's interested in retiring and attending your session in Dharmashala, but that is kind of still future. But you can look at the chat messages. I will also record and send that to you.
Mm-hmm.
There was one question about where to find the schedule and fees of the training. But schedule, you already mentioned that you have flexible schedule, and
yes.
fee, fees, I think, I'm not sure if you have changed it, but I think you had like $600 for that.
Yeah, we have put the $599 for the people who are working, and for the students, we have given even $100 more discount. So that comes around $499.
And
And
go ahead.
yes, even if somebody is having financial difficulty, really financial difficulty, that's I before also to spoke earlier to the people also. The finance is not our motto, the knowledge is our motto. If some person having really difficulty, financial difficulty, we can put that person into a scholarship, and we can make a little bit more discount,
Okay.
because we also need to pay to the yoga alliance. Yes. And the teachers who are working, who are giving the classes, for them also, they are also looking forward to. So some monetary the limitation we need to put, and that's why we decided, usually when the in person, the people, they are coming to take the training in India, they usually pay from $1,000 to $1,200, something like this. So we already made this, and in out of this also, now we are making we are trying to make it more affordable, so that nobody who is willing to and getting into the knowledge during this period also, so they can get that opportunity. So we are trying to make it more. Maybe in within 1 week and 2 weeks, we will come out with lesser amount solution. In that case, we will not give the live classes, we will just provide them recording.
I see. There's some kids which are that are not yet 13, but close to 13, and I have seen their practice. They are excellent practice, and whether you will allow them to get the training. We did contact Yoga Alliance, so once they are 13, they can get the certification. But will they be allowed to train, get the training at Divine?
Yes, they can get this training, because the knowledge is for the life, is not about the certification. Certification is the secondary, for my understanding. And now I think if the kids, they learn now, whether 12-year or 13-year or 14-year, if they learn these kind of things now, it's going to save a lot of things in their life and going to make the better future for them. Remaining about the things about the certification, I also got the reply from the Yoga Alliance, because before we were not training the small children, and they said, we don't have any issue, you can train them, but if they want to put we want to put our name in the directory of the Yoga Alliance.
Okay.
They will accept when they become 18 years of age. But I can provide the certificate after like this when they complete the training. And for private purpose, if they need to give somewhere and want to teach or do anything, they can show that certificate. There is no issue, there is no objection. Only the Yoga Alliance said that we will not register, put their name on our directory and the website.
Okay.
But they can make use of for other purpose, whatever purpose they want to make of it.
So anybody else has question, you can unmute yourself and one at a time ask questions. And after all questions are done, then we can have some kind of a short meditation session if you.
Yes, we can do. Let's see how many questions are coming and how time is going. Okay, yes,
Hari Om,
please.
Swami Ji. My name is
Hari Om
Pushpa.
Ji. How are you?
I'm doing
okay,
very well.
you registered now. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm the new student. I'm looking forward to joining your class.
Yes.
The question I had, Swami Ji, is you said you offer 200, 300 hours of classes, right? So.
Yeah.
So so I'm going to be starting tomorrow with you, and I'm really looking forward to it. And
Yes.
so what if during the course I feel that I come back to you and say, Swamiji, I feel that I should do extended hours, like 300-hour training to get more knowledge, because I'm personally very passionate about yoga, and just to learn the concepts more in depth, you know. So would that be a possibility, Swamiji, or should I just complete the 200 hours, see how it works, and then you will take a call as to whether it is okay, or should I can extend it for 300-hour? How does that work, Swamiji? I just wanted to find out from you.
Yes, that's also possible. Some people, they join first 200-hour, and when they almost, anyway, if you sign up for 300-hour also, first we cover up the syllabus of 200-hour.
Okay.
That's the mandatory, because some of the things which we are talking and discussing is like the basic and foundational things we need to understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the classes I'm giving, some therapeutic yoga classes also during 200-hour also, focusing on the main areas of the bodies, like the healthy brain, healthy heart, healthy pelvis floor, healthy digestion. These are the few things we need to know ourselves also to make ourselves better. So those things I'm covering in the 200-hour. And in the 300-hour, if at that time when you are coming to complete 200-hour period and you feel the call that I want to continue, then you can extend, you can include the 100-hour more, and then it becomes the 300-hour. And both are okay. We don't have any objection. Even the people, some people, they asked me a few days ago online to do the 500-hour also. Yeah. So I told them, if you want to complete the 500-hour, because that take a little bit more longer time, and online now we have just three months, we can say 3.5 months is left. Yeah. But 200-hour, 300-hour is the we can extend and we can make use of it.
Okay. And then if we want to focus, you were talking about the Kriya, Swamiji, where we cannot do online Kriya. We have to have a personal, like in person, to be assisted and guided through, right?
Exactly.
For the meditation, Swamiji, like you said, you're going to be teaching us meditation as well during the 200 hours. So is that going to be just integrated with the asanas, or that's just like a separate meditation where you kind of use the breath technique and integrate with the different chakras, or how you move the energy? Is that will be separate, or is it integrated with the postures?
No, we have the meditation separately. And usually in 200-hour, we will focus on one meditation, which we start practicing like the second week onward, slowly and gradually. We go into that meditation, and that meditation is also coming from our Vedantic tradition. And that is connecting our heart chakra to the crown chakra. And that meditation in itself is a complete meditation. So that is going to be the part of our everyday practice. And we are going to increase the time day by day, starting from 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to, we are going to extend it to like 1 hour. So that meditation is into the Kundalini yoga also. The people, they do practice. In the Tantra yoga also, the people, they do practice. And into the Hatha yoga, the people, they do practice. Because that meditation is connecting our heart chakra and the crown chakra. That also called like heart coherence meditation. Sometimes the people, they call heart brain coherence meditation. And sometimes the people, they call in modern terminology. But in our ancient system, that meditation was existing, and that's we are training during our 200-hour, because that meditation is also in itself is complete. If you put in your practice every day, that brings a lot of things to us in our life. In addition to that, and when we are coming to the 4th week of our training, then I'm going to conduct some different meditations also. In addition to that, we are going to have different meditations. And in between, there will be in the training, we focus more on the pranayama. breathing exercise, and that is my focus. Like now I already you gave the feedback as Subirji was talking, that they just started teaching. This is my goal, that it shouldn't happen. The people, they do their training, and after that I know they don't start even teaching for 1 year, 2 years, some of the people, because they don't feel confident. My objective is not. My objective is when the person goes through the training, they come out with the confidence that as they come out of the training, they directly start teaching.
Okay.
They jump into the classes. And that's I always suggest to the students also, don't look for finding a group, giving the classes when you finish the training, even catching your family member or your friend, you just start doing it. Because when you start doing it, then you get the more experience, you go more deeper, then you reflect on the knowledge, more experience comes, and that's how you go more deeper and deeper within ourselves to understand and to move into the further life, to train the other people also. That is my motto, and that's why I have decided in our training to focus on the breathing, because the breathing is the most fundamental part, which brings a lot of confidence inside, which emotionally purifies us, which physically also make us healthy and strong. For my understanding, until you don't start practicing pranayama, you are not practicing yoga. You are just practicing physical fitness.
Physical,
another physical fitness.
Okay.
So that's why in our training, we focus more on the pranayama practice.
Okay. And one last question, Swamiji. So during the training of during the period of the training, or generally starting off from the training, right? Is there something specific as far as diet is concerned, Swamiji, to continue it's mind-body synchronization with the energy, right? There are certain foods which give you more energy, certain which kind of block energy, which makes you more lethargic, though you are eating healthy, we think we are. So is there any recommendations, Swamiji? Because I mean, it's all to do with discipline, right? Only when we have that discipline are we able to integrate and absorb what is being taught to us. So from our part as a student, we need to have that discipline to gain the maximum benefit of your time spent with us teaching that, right, Swamiji? So would you recommend anything that specifically we would need to follow when we start the training?
About the diet, I don't give any prescribed instruction online. When they come in person here, of course, we have a vegetarian and sattvic diet here that's we offer. But on online, we leave them on their own, just giving them, we know, and because we Indian, we know we are not eating I'm assuming that we Indian outside also, we are not eating
vegetarian. Yes,
non-veg. Yeah, we are eating the vegetarian.
Yes.
So that's why I don't say anything about the food preferences. Only thing still I will speak about during the lecture. There is a lecture comes about the these three qualities, three gunas, which Krishna has mentioned in Bhagavad Gita about the tamas, rajas, and sattva. And accordingly, there is a quality of the foods also. There is tamasic food, there is a rajasic food, there is a sattvic food. So for the training purpose also, and otherwise also, generally in the life also, the sattvic food is recommended. And that I also emphasize to focus more on the sattvic food.
Okay. Thank you, Swamiji.
Because then you can get the more benefit of your practices.
Yeah. Thank you, Swamiji. Those were the questions. Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste. Namaste.
My name is Bula Ghosh, and I've been.
We can completely. Just can you move yourself a little bit up? I can see only half of it.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you see me?
We can see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We can
so,
see.
Namaste again. I really loved what you said, that sort of knowledge is a power. Your intention is not to make money. That's so strong statement. I loved it. I just wanted to know that you have a residential, I should know from the link, but you have a residential program, right? For all those
Yes.
trainings. And
Yes.
would you mind sharing what is the age range that that you actually give them training? Like, you know, I know young people, they are able to do, hearing you, listening to you, my mind is saying, oh, why can't I go there and get, I don't, fortunately, I don't have any issue with money, but I'm just looking for something that I want to be educated about your program. But that number thing is kind of difficult. My age number, which I don't believe in those number, but my mind is saying that, you know, let's go and check it out. How, you know, I kind of believe that I hear what they say, but I also want to believe that what they do. So, you know, I just wanted to, I'm very fascinated about your program. So.
See, Amma, there is no age limit of such program, but yes, when we learn like the mantra chanting, you can meditate, you can do the mantra meditation more easily when we grow a little bit physically, and if we are not capable of doing the asanas. So that's like, I want to go deeper. That is my wish. I want to go deeper, like you are saying, inside you. So there are more ways. Only the asanas is not only the way. There are more ways also. Yeah. So for the knowledge, there is as such, there is no physical, I mean the age, body age is mandatory, but still some of the, because here also when the people, they are going up and down, you know, the stairs,
Limitation.
we have the yoga hall on the third floor and the fourth floor, the yoga hall covers. And because of that, yes, we do recommend if the person is really, you know, going through any chronic health issue and not able to walk up and down. There we say that like now everything is becoming digitalized.
Digital.
Yeah, everything is becoming now online, and the online also, there are a lot of options to take to understand about the breathing. Like I can say the breathing is also the very good part in this age. Also we can learn the mantras, we can learn the meditation, we can learn the chanting every day, doing the chanting. That also can help a lot to build up the inner strength
Exactly.
inside us. Yeah. And about the asana part also is not necessary. Okay, for the young people, we have to structure the program in such a way, because they are now young generation, they need like more dynamic and active and the powerful program. So we have designed in such a way, but it's not necessary that you also have to do all those practices. Just being present and moving your body, you know, with certain we say warm up exercise, moving the joints every day. It's very, very important. At least when we wake up in the morning, we move our joints, because there is a fascia which tighten our joints and create a lot of health issues. So just making gentle asana practice also, in addition to the mantra and these things, that's amazing. I have seen in the you are, I think, not that much of age. I remember in China, I was offering the one workshop. There were two couples, husband wife. They were 95-year-old.
I know. China has 120 is the age range. Yeah, that's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
they were 95-year-old, and I remember their son and the daughter, they brought them catching with the hand into the yoga hall. And when they finished the third day, I just did give them some breathing and just adjusting some spine. They had some issue in the lower back pain. This is very common with the various regions and the background. And after third day, he was able to walk 500 meters
Wow. So
without
you
any
have
problem.
a residential program that I can stay and
Yes, we do have a
mhm.
residential program also.
Okay,
Yes.
that's so great. At the end, I will have to let you know. It's not a question that Sriji, I have been attending yoga class since 1999, but I am fortunate to know him probably about 10 years back, and he remembers my issue and all that. But he has been offering easy class. It's not for, I can't do downward dog, it hurts, that sort of thing. It's amazing. And in this pandemic, I have been doing so much better than a lot of people who doesn't do practice, so I
Yeah.
put in my schedule this practice, and it has been helping me so much. So thank you so much for offering this thing for people in this pandemic. Not whole lot of people believe in believe in knowledge, but knowledge is the power, and we gathered that
Exactly.
wisdom. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Namaste again.
Namaste, ma. Hari Om. Namaste.
Okay. Hari Om.
Okay. Yes, Surendraji, you have some question?
Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Surendraji, you need to unmute yourself if you have some question.
Unmute.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hari Om.
I have a Hariom. I have a very quick question. Do you have any ongoing program for curing diabetes?
I don't have now a specialized online program for such kind of issues. I
Okay.
just, at the moment, I have to say sorry for that. We're just giving, I'm much into the training now, 200-hour, 300-hour training. And
Okay.
in these, I speak about these kind of cases, but it's not a specialized oriented like workshop. I used to give some workshop about this specialized issue about the digestion, about the diabetic, about the blood pressure. But now at this moment, I'm not offering online, not offering that kind of things.
Okay. Okay. But in general, you are not doing that. But do you have anywhere on your website or any place like just?
No, on the website also we have not put any
Okay.
video or these things, concerning.
So you have nothing to practice specific to any.
Especially for the diabetic and this thing. No,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
we are still
Thank you.
working on it. Yeah. Thank you.
Namaste, Swami Ji, and thank you, Sri, for putting this program. This is Jai Sri Ravi Shankar. After hearing you, I am very much interested as well. I know Sri has been telling me, he's been encouraging me, but I was not, but I am interested. Also, I was wondering, do you have any classes or any kind of guidance for the weight loss program? Do you have that?
Okay, this is, I think these are questions are coming specified orientation class. At the moment, I want to tell that we don't have any that specified class about these kind of issues, because right now we are just focusing on the training.
Thank you.
About this weight loss and this thing, if we take the training, of course you are going to lose the weight. You cannot remain the same person as you were before. When you continue to practice every day, and then you do practice pranayama every day, 10 to 15 minutes, you are going to lose the weight definitely. But specifically that we make a group of the people, okay, this group of people is going to focus on the weight loss. That kind of group we don't have right now.
Namaste, Swami Ji.
Namaste, Hari Om. Hari Om Ji.
I wanted to know more information about your residential program, how beneficial it is compared to the online, and especially if we decide to do it from Rishikesh, then if you can give us all the logistic information and the number of days versus number of hours in the day for the residential program.
Yeah, the residential program goes a little bit longer. Like now we are doing the online program, you know, the people, they are coming with their busy work and they just can practice with the specified hour. But when they come to the residential program, either to do the training or some workshop or retreat, yes, there is a fixed schedule from since morning 5-6 o'clock to until 7-8 o'clock. There is a fixed schedule. Waking call, then sitting for the morning practices, then for the break for the breakfast, and then further going like study, then lunch break, then continue to study. Either we are coming for the meditation program or coming for the training or some short program or long program. We do have the proper schedule for it. And of course, that is more beneficial because then you are staying into a consecrated environment out of your home. You don't have any disturbance from the other things. So solely you are focusing, keeping the silence on your inner journey. That's the obviously is more beneficial than the online programs. And this, I think Rishikesh is still under lockdown, and I think probably until December, January is not going to open so smoothly. This is the statistics are saying. So next year, usually the good season, a lot of tourists, the people, they do come here in February, March. There are some yoga festival also happens. And the people, they are expecting from that period of time, it will be open for the people to come from outside, and then they can do this residential program.
So this comparable, if you compare it to the online program, the residential program is for how many days, since it's for longer duration per day?
It depending on what the program you want to take. There is a 1 week retreat we offer. There is a 100-hour retreat we offer. Then there is a 200-hour this training, as we are saying, certifying from the Yoga Alliance, and so on. There is a longer program also.
Okay. Thank you
so
so much.
From 1 week to longer time, depending on the time of the person.
So in 1 week, we can learn this teacher's training? Or
No. In 1 week is the short, is the like every day you will practice yoga, you will practice meditation, you will practice this. The 1 week is the shorter version of the training. This is not going to make you 200-hour certified.
So if we want to do the similar teachers training in person at Rishikesh, non-COVID days, how many months it takes, or how
it's
many
24 days, 200-hour, 24 days.
I see. Okay. 8 hours a day.
No, it's more than 8 hours a day.
Okay.
The schedule will go since morning 6 o'clock to until 8 o'clock in the evening. So you can exclude the lunch break and this thing. Yeah. That's why 24 days, then Sunday is coming. Sometime they ask for holiday. So we have to make the Sunday off. So
And
that's why 24 days and 200 hours can be completed.
Okay.
Yes,
and in
please.
the online training, since it is about 1 month to 1.5 months, what if we want to do at our own pace, but not from the recording, in your presence online, but like Saturday, Sunday off, something like that? Can we arrange that?
Saturday, Sunday, anyway, who are enrolling, because now from the 28th August also, I have the 300-hour training also. Already few people, they have registered for the 300-hour, and the 200-hour will go the parallel. So now on Saturday, Sunday, I cannot give okay, can you give like 7-8 hours on Sunday? That might not be possible. But if you don't want to complete the program, the training, from the recording, you can attend our live classes, or you can attend our live classes maybe for 2 months. And then you can complete in that way your 200-hour training.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Namaste, Swami Ji. This is Sunita, Gauri's mom, your former student.
Namaste Ji, Hari Om. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Gauri is quite impressed and doing well with the training that you have given her. And I think she is looking forward to take this in higher steps. The only thing is she has few friends and who are interested, but and of course they are young. The timing in the morning, does it have to always start? That could be adjusted. I know you are giving a lot of classes and the scheduling. That is one concern parents are having as per the timing, waking up early. And in a month, then the school online classes will start for these kids as well. So.
Yeah, I think the Gauri was also concerned about the same thing, that, oh my God, I have to wake up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, but then he completed. She was so happy that, she was so happy that I did it. Yeah. So, and I think it's just a few days, if we can, the children, once they start loving from something inside, then we need not to force them or to say them, no, you have to wake up, or, shake up the kids and the children. Right. Once they get some inner feel,
right,
automatically they will run for the classes and the training. So now the different time I cannot give, because already now this 2-3 training will be going. But if there is a bigger group, I can do, at least 5-6 people, students group is there. Then I can set with the different, I already have 2-3 Zoom ID, then I can create another Zoom ID, and through that I can appoint some other teacher to give them
I see.
Yeah. With this way, but just for 1 and 2 students, it will be difficult too.
Understood. So yeah, definitely. And that was my question. And will she be, of course, it's not a general question, but will you be providing a written exam result to them? They had sat
I already. Yeah, I saw only there was 1 and 2 questions which they didn't mark right. And that already I talked to them about that. We don't give them back.
Okay, so certificate. Yeah.
Only something which we see. Okay, this student has not done correctly. The question answer is not correct. Then I speak about what is the correct answer about it.
Yes. Okay. Got it. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
Swami Ji.
Yes, Poonam Ji.
I'm here. Yeah, namaste. Good to see you after a long time. So I have a question regarding in Shri Yoga, many kids are teaching these days, and they're really good at it. And they are also willing to join the training. I mean, maybe 10 to 12 kids also, they would like to join the training in future maybe. So is there any possibility if you can provide the training, for example, just 2 hours a day for kids, only specialized for the kids, like special instructors, only 2 hours a day, because they will be having their schools and classes, the whole schedule will be there. So is there any possibility they can split the training, and it is only for the kids, especially above 10 years or 13 years of age? So you can provide something like that. Maybe majority of kids would love to join.
We can arrange. There is always, when there is a will, there is a way. Yes. And from the Yoga Alliance also, there is a provision to provide the kids training and prenatal and natal training. And like all these 3 things they have put together, and we can do so. That's not a big issue.
Sure. Yeah, maybe teachers
we can find the solution for it.
Sure. Great.
I think there are quite a few kids that are really good, and they will be very much interested. But the Yoga Alliance, I thought it was like for training, teaching the kids, not the kids teaching adults.
Yes, that's true. That's training. We will not be the adults who will be teaching. That's the training part. That's I mentioned about the kids and these things. So maybe the some of us from us can learn about that, and then they can teach the kids.
Yes.
Or if the kids want to take from us the classes, yes, that's we can provide. I have some the teammate who are giving this you know, who are giving the training for the kids to teach, and they can teach those kid classes. They can take the kid classes. That I can speak to them, and that can be arranged.
So I think we spent 1 hour. If there are more questions, I would suggest that you can ask right now, or just send me email, and I will forward them to Swami Ji. Swami Ji, do you have time to do some short meditation or?
Yes, we can do. If everybody's available, let's say we can meditate for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to more meetings, and also just one thing I wanted to mention: if anyone from your group wants to teach class here on Zoom, they are welcome, and there are people will be excited to attend classes from your group. And, so it's we have the Zoom account, and we have quite a few, I would say on a weekly basis, more than 300 kids, people attend the classes.
Yeah, we can speak, and we can work out about it. Okay.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Hari Om.
Welcome. Hari Om. Okay, so let's sit comfortably and easily. Close our eyes and become aware of the surrounding. Pay attention to the surrounding wherever you are sitting. Become aware of the surrounding, your place, your room, the seat you are sitting, maybe on the sofa, maybe on the chair, and perceiving all the things inside your room and the sitting place with the closed eyes. Don't try to look around with the open eyes. With the closed eyes, perceive all the things in your surrounding. And if any kind of disturbance is coming, any sound is coming, any noise is coming, just allow yourself to accept all the sounds and the noises. And accepting the surrounding and the things around you and the disturbances around you, you allow your senses to come back to your physical body. Allow all the senses to turn inward and observe your physical body from the toes to the top of the head. Now let's bring our attention to both our feet, beginning from the big toe, observing an entire foot and both the feet, heels and ankles, shin bone and calf muscles, knee joint, underneath the knee joint, thighs, upper thigh, lower thighs, sitting bone. Let's become aware of our sitting bone. pelvis, lower abdomen, lower back, upper abdomen, middle of back, chest, upper chest, and upper back. Now let's bring our attention to both our hands. Make sure your palms are open to ceiling. Observing your both the hands, fingers and the palms, wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, throat and neck, back of the neck, muscles of the face, chin, lips, tongue and the jaws, cheeks, eyes, forehead, temples, ears, back of the head, top of the head, and the whole body. Become aware of your whole body. This body is a beautiful gift given by the nature to you. Honoring and respecting your body, now we switch our attention to our breathing. Allow yourself observe the whole path of the breath. Breath is coming in. Bring your attention at the entrance of the nostrils, middle of the forehead, throat, area of the chest. And then the breath is going out via throat, middle of the forehead, through the nostril, going down 25 centimeters below the nostril. You are taking your attention 25 centimeters below the nostril. And then your breath is coming in again. So follow the whole path of the breath for a few breaths. Let your mind completely get engaged with the breathing. And allow it to settle with the breath and within your body. Observe the expansion of the body with the incoming breath, contraction of the body with the outgoing breath. Be with the rhythm of the body and breath. Notice how the breath is moving. What is the nature of the breath at this moment? Is it disturbed? Is it chaotic? Is it smooth and rhythmic? Is it long and deep? Or is it short and shallow? Without trying to change the pattern of the breath, just allow yourself to observe it. What is the pattern of the breath right now at this moment? And then notice the corresponding feelings inside you. the thoughts inside you. Now become aware of the thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What kind of thoughts, emotions are going right now? Allow yourself to observe without labeling them negative or positive, pleasant or unpleasant. Just allow yourself to observe. And then from the thoughts and emotions, move a little more inward and backward inside you. There is an empty space inside you, like the space outside. You are the eternal, infinite space. The space which is untouched by your thought, by your feelings and emotions. You are much bigger than the feelings and emotions. Allow yourself to settle into this bigger space. And now, resting into that space, we will chant Om 3 times together. Let's first take a normal breath in, inhale, and exhale. Now for Om chant, let's take a deep breath in, inhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithvi Namo Osdibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Brahate Karomi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now very slowly and gradually again become aware of your feelings, thoughts and emotions. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your body and surrounding. And now very slowly and gradually with a gentle smile on our face, we open our eyes and we come back. Thank you and namaste. Hari Om.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. And I'll send you the recording soon. Okay.
Thank you, Swami Ji.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for everyone for joining us. And I wish all the health, wealth, happiness to everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Nothing stays permanent. Everything is changing. Whatever the situations we are facing right now, this is also not going to be forever. It's just changing, and the things are becoming better and better, and we are coming more stronger and stronger. Remember, whatever the things comes, if we are open and receptive, they make us more strong. They give us a more inner sight and the inner understanding to look to the life fragile, we can say, and this shortness of the life. That is, life is very short. And you see that we, the human being, are the more sufferer about this, whatever the condition is going. Not any animal is suffering because of that. No plants is suffering because of that. We, the human being, when we just give a glance to this, that human life is so fragile, that just little thing can happen and can cause so much of the disturbance, and this thing is. So that can bring a lot of understanding to us, and to make a finding the time to meditate, to do your mantra chanting if you already have. And I'm thankful to the Swami Ji that he's offering the classes to you, making you stay safe and providing this kind of connection. It works a lot. I know it's not a small thing that he's just offering the classes I have heard online without any expectation and without anything. He's doing a great job. I really thankful for him, and I say I'm sending my love and the blessing also to Subir Ji, also, and to all of you. Staying healthy and safe, and make the good utilization of the time. Thank you. Thank you, and namaste. Hari Om.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you,
Hari
Guru.
Om. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Swami
you.
Ji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
So,
Swamiji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to end the meeting.
Yes,
you.
please. Thank you.
Shri